Hello, good morning, everyone. How are you doing on this beautiful Sunday morning? Let me know if you are with me or actually with us because Naya is here as well. Just trying to fix the camera, but I think this will be good. Hi, Juji. Hi, Kyle. Good morning, guys. So, today, what we are going to do is basically the workout called Annie. It's a famous girl workout consisting of double unders and sit ups. The numbers are 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 of double unders and then sit ups. What we are going to do is we're gonna add something that we didn't do too much in the last few weeks because we unfortunately don't have access to our barbells, but we are going to add an overhead squat bottom hold in the end. Naya, if you could demonstrate quickly, please. Good morning, Attila. Good morning, Rudy. So just the bottom of the squat hold in the overhead squat position. So every round we're gonna hold 30 seconds this position. If you're having a broomstick, then I suggest that hand position that Naya has. So not grabbing the broomstick, but having your palms facing up. But we're gonna talk about this later. So 50 double unders, 50 sit-ups, 30-second overhead squat bottom hold, 40, 40, 30 seconds, 30, 30, 30 seconds, 20, 20, 30 seconds, 10, 10, and 30 seconds. This will be our workout. We are looking for something around sub 10 minutes here. It, of course, depends on how fast you're doing your sit-ups and what you are going to do with your jump rope. This is what I want to talk first about. Either you do double unders if you have them and if you have the space to do that. If you have the space but you don't have double unders, then do single unders. If you're good at single unders and fast, double the number. So let's do 180, 60, 40, and 20. If you don't have a jump rope at home, or if you don't have space, or if with us we have neighbors below us and in a Sunday morning we wouldn't want to make them mad, we are going to do penguin jumps. Based on our earlier experience, this is a good test as well. It can be a bit boring, but with penguin jumps, nothing can save you. You will be able to do unbroken. So if you're doing penguin jumps, now if you could do a few reps, then this is also a good option. Good, so while you are in the air, you tap your thighs twice, mimicking a double under. Also, if you're in the mood, you can do tuck jumps. If you do two, please, Naya, just high, yeah. Good, but for us, it's not a good option today because it's a little bit louder. So we are going to do tuck jumps, but feel free to, penguin jumps, sorry, but feel free to do tuck jumps, single unders or double unders or whatever you wish to do. Good. What we are going to start with is just a little bit of general warm up to wake our body up. And by the way, why I posted that we need something heavy is because if we have time, and I think we will have time, we're going to do a little bit of accessory work. We cannot do, unfortunately, farmer carry because I will be in and out of the camera, but we're going to do a farmer hold with one dumbbell or kettlebell or something heavy in our hand after the workout. Good. If you have questions, let me know in the comment section. I will be back and forth as always. But for now, what I want you to do is just to stand nice and easy, and we are going to start with a few head circles to one direction, nice and slow. If you are like me, I'm feeling my neck after sleeping, so it feels good. Then other direction. Then we go left and right. Then forward and back. Good. Then we are putting our hands on our shoulders and we are going for forward circles. Then back. Good. Then you grab your hand, pull it back a little bit, hold for a second, then change, pull. Let's go 5 each side. Good. Then let's do a few wrist circles. Other side, other direction actually. Good. Then one arm is out, palms facing up, and you pull back a little bit. You feel your wrists, you feel your forearms. Then you change. Good. Then the next one will be you come up on your toes, hold it a little bit, and then back, and we're gonna do this 10 times. Good. Then we do the same with on our heels. So come up, maybe a bit harder, and back. Good stuff. Then we go into lunge step and just press our hips forward and back nice and easy 10 times. Good. And then we pull the front leg back and apply some pressure on the knee. So we will feel some stretch here in the Achilles area also 10 times. Just pull, hold, and back. Once we are done, we change legs. Start in a normal lunge step. Press the hips. And then pulling our front leg closer, pressing the knee forward so we feel our calf and ankle a little bit, also 10 times. Good stuff. Then, where's the card?
I have there.
So, we're gonna continue our dynamic warm-up. And in the last class that I had, we played this card game. I think Juji was there. We're gonna play a card game again, just with different movements. We just lost our playing cards, but Naya is back. So, what we are going to do is that we're gonna draw a few cards. And if it's the clubs, then we are going to do jumping jacks, which Naya will demonstrate. Just a few, you all know, but let's make sure. Good. So if it's clubs, it's going to be jumping jacks. The number will be the number on the card. If it's a figure, it's 10. If it's an ace, it's 11. If it's spades, then you go down on your yoga mat or on the ground and you're going to do sit-ups. If you have an ab mat, use it. If not, then you don't use it. Good. With the heart, it's gonna be shoulder pass-throughs. So if you have your broomstick, get that ready. And we're gonna do shoulder pass-throughs, ideally with straight elbows. If you don't have a broomstick, then a band can be good, which Naya will demonstrate in a second. You can use any band if you have good, or if you don't have a towel or any pants could work. I have it ready here. Naya will demonstrate that as well, please. With my sweatpants. So if nothing else works, then you just grab something and you do shoulder pass-throughs with that. Good. So hearts will be shoulder pass-throughs and diamond will be air squats. Try to go nice and easy. It's just a warm-up, not a workout. Of course, if we are unlucky, we will pull out 4 diamonds with 10s and we have to do 4 air squats. But let me see what I'm going to give you. So first card will be 9 shoulder pass-throughs. The second will be 2 jumping jacks that won't kill us. The third will be 4 jumping jacks. And the last will be 3 shoulder pass-throughs. So our first warm-up round will be 9 shoulder pass-throughs, 6 jumping jacks, 3 shoulder pass-throughs. Let's start. That's fine. Nine shoulder pass-throughs, 6 jumping jacks, and 3 more shoulder pass-throughs. Good, that wasn't that bad. Let's see how Naya is doing today with the card. I'm shuffling it.
Do it like...
Good. We are starting with 9 sit-ups. We are continuing with 10 sit-ups. 10 jumping jacks. And 10 jumping jacks. Good, that's a bit better. So our second warm-up round will be 19 sit-ups and 20 jumping jacks. 19 sit-ups, 20 jumping jacks. Let's go. Good stuff. Let's see what's next for us. 6 air squats, 3 sit-ups, 2 shoulder pass-throughs, and 9 jumping jacks. The cards are very nice. Today, this is gonna be also a very light round. So, 6 air squats, 3 sit-ups, 2 shoulder pass-throughs, and 9 jumping jacks. Good, let's go. 6 squats, 3 sit-ups, 2 shoulder pass-throughs, 9 jumping jacks.
Three sit-ups.
So 6 air squats, 3 sit-ups, 2 shoulder pass-throughs, and 9 jumping jacks. Oh, it was 10.
Yeah, me too.
That's fine. Good. We're gonna do one more round. Again, it's Neo's responsibility to make your life good or not so good. Let's see. 4 air squats, 6 jumping jacks, 10 shoulder pass-throughs, and 4 sit-ups. So our last round is 4 air squats, 6 jumping jacks, 10 shoulder pass-throughs, and 4 sit-ups. Let's go. 4 air squats, 6 jumping jacks, 10 shoulder pass-throughs, Good. And we are finishing this up with 4 sit-ups. Good stuff. Good. I give you a minute now if you need to catch up with us or you want to grab a drink, and then we are going to continue building up our overhead squat bottom hold. So I give you now a minute. Can you turn on the clock, please? Good stuff. So building up our overhead squat bottom hold, we're gonna start with air squat bottom hold. So we're gonna go down to the bottom of the squat. We're gonna try to maintain our good position. If Naya will go down, then what we are looking for is that she squats below parallel. So hips are lower than knees. Can you turn a little bit like this? Good. The knees are outside, so not in, but outside. Her foot is a little bit as well outside, so the knee and the foot are pointing in the same direction, not like this or not like this. Her chest is nice and proud and up, and her back is nice and straight. Can you turn that your back is there? So that the back is nice and straight as opposed to doing this, okay? Make sure you try to pay attention to these points of performances. If you want to look how to do, then please look at Nea. If you want to look how does it look if you're a bit struggling with mobility, then feel free to look at me when we are doing this. What we are going to do is we're going to hold for 30 seconds, then we rest for 30 seconds, and then we hold it for another 30 seconds. Okay, so get ready. 3, 2, 1, and let's go down. Three, two, one, and shake it off a little bit. We're gonna do this one more time. Five, two, one, and go. Ten more seconds. Three, two, one, and relax, shake it off. Good. Next one, we're gonna establish our overhead position, how to hold our broomsticks overhead properly. So what we are going to do is we are going to do 30 presses with the broomstick behind our neck. Now I will demonstrate a few. Good. What I want you to pay attention is that on the top position, you have to imagine that you basically want to break your broomstick in half. Make sure that you don't break it actually. It will result in an external rotation of your arm, which will mean that your armpits will face forward and your elbows will face down, as opposed to the internal rotation,
How?
where your internal rotation, where your armpits would face down and your elbows would face back. This is what we don't want, and this is what we want, okay? Make sure that you check yourself on the top if it's externally rotated properly. So 30 behind the neck presses, nice and slow, whatever you use. If you're not using a broomstick but a band or your pants, that's fine. Just make sure that you don't let them go together, so you pull them apart while you are pressing. Okay, 30 repetitions, let's go. Good. If you did this correctly, you might feel some burn in your shoulders, which is fine. Good. The next one, what we are going to do will be 5 slow overhead squats. But this time I want you to change, if you're using a broomstick, I want you to change from full grip to your palms. So your palms are facing outside and the broomstick is on your palm. Try to avoid cheating with this. This is not recommended, just outside. And don't forget that the squat during an overhead squat is exactly the same as an air squat. So whatever we talked about during the air squat applies here as well. And what is a common mistake is that make sure you initiate your squat with your hip going back. Good. As opposed to your knee go forward, okay? Because that will result in a compromised back position. So 5 slow overhead squats holding the broomstick like this. Good stuff. I think we can already tell that unless you have not super mobility, that probably the overhead squat hold will be the worst part of this workout. So for now, we are going to go down to the overhead squat and hold it just for 30 seconds. We don't want to burn ourselves out too much. So you go down, hold it like this, and try to hold the bottom for 30 seconds. If this is not an option for you at all, then I want you to hold the bottom of the air squat. If you think that you can hold the proper position, but not for 30 seconds, then maybe scale the time. But for now, I want all of you who has a broomstick and who are with us to try to hold the bottom of the overhead squat hold for 30 seconds, and then we'll see. So 3, 2, 1, and down. Five more seconds. Good. So, based on this, I want you to decide what you will do in the workout. Hopefully, these 30 seconds will be manageable for you. If you have any questions and the scaling options was not clear for this, then please comment. Otherwise, we are going to move on to our jump ropes. What we are going to do now is, I won't overcomplicate this because I don't see you guys. So decide what will you do. We're gonna go 3 times 30 seconds with 30 seconds rest. If you are doing penguin jumps, we're gonna do penguin jumps for 3 times 30 seconds. If you're doing single unders, you will do single unders for 3 times 30 seconds. If you're doing double unders, feel free to go for single unders in the first 30 seconds and double for the second and the third, or even single unders for the first 2 sets and double unders for the third. I let you decide. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds rest for 3 sets, whatever jumping you will do in the workout. First set starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. And rest. If you're doing penguin jumps, you know that this can be a little mind numbing, especially if there are two of you. So let's try to go synchro for the next one.
No.
Second set starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, and one last set. Three, 2, 1, and go. Good stuff.
Oh my gosh.
So, what we are going to do now, yeah, trying to get synchro, otherwise I'm trying to jump and I'm hearing her clapping. But anyway, that's our problem. So, I give you now 2-3 minutes to get ready for the workout. You can go to the bathroom, grab your drink, finalize your setup and everything. After that, we're gonna start in these 2-3 minutes while you rest. Please let me know if you have any questions. Also, please comment which version of jump ropes will you do. Please comment if you are ready or anything that you want. So about 2 minutes of rest now. Yeah. My water. Yeah, I think so. Sunday morning, maybe penguin jumps, but if you have a balcony, if you live on the ground floor, if you live in a house, or if you just don't like your neighbors, why not doing a few jump ropes in the morning? That's it, Kyle. That's the spirit. Risk it. And if they have some complaint, then please email us. We are going to answer to you at consumercomplaints@reebokcrossfitduna.com. How is your arm, Rudy, by the way? Can you use them? I mean, I know that today's workout is not specifically bad for it, but otherwise, if it's getting better. Yes, the what I will repeat in a second before we start. Arm is fixed. Good. Amazing. Let's hope that soon we can open and you can do those bicep curls with the 40 kilo dumbbell on both arms. So as I see, all of you should be right back here. Again, the workout is 50, 40, 30, 20, and 10 of double unders sit-ups And after each round, you hold the bottom of the overhead squat for 30 seconds. The clock will be there. Also, if you have your own clock, then you can use that as well. Tina, trying the double unders. Yes, that's a good point. I will talk about that. So if you want to use our clock, you can use our clock. If you want to use your own clock, use your own clock. But the 30 seconds you are responsible for your own. So you check when you start the 30 seconds and hold that for 30 seconds unless you scale it. If you are doing single unders, try to double the numbers to 100, 80, 60, 40, and 20. If the double under numbers would be too much, then yes, you can scale them, even halve the numbers. That's also a good idea. Maybe going down from 25 with fives. That's a very good scaling option for this workout. As for the sit-ups, I suggest to try to go at a nice and steady pace that you can hold and try to go maybe unbroken. At least that I will try to do, but we'll see. So 50 double unders or whatever you do instead, 50 sit-ups, 30 seconds, 40, 40, 30 seconds, 30, 30, 30 seconds, 20, 20, 20, 30 seconds, and 10, 10, and 30 seconds. Good. Let's get ready. I will grab quickly my towel, which I have. Also, what I didn't say is turn up your own music, because if we turn up, then the quality will not be good. So if you want to listen to your own music, just press play now, and we are going to hit this. So get ready, everyone. Starting the workout in 3, 2, 1, and go. Well, actually, this is a bit worse than I expected. And maybe just because it's in the morning. If you are still working, keep doing it, keep trying to finish it up. If you are done, let us know your time. We're gonna rest a bit anyway. Shuji, nice job, 10:55. Kyle, good work. I hope the neighbors didn't come mid-workout at least. Yeah, those squat call holds were a bit challenging, but nice job, Attila. Good time. Those squat holds are actually challenging because good job, Rudy. Nice, Dina. Good work, everyone. So the squat holds were challenging because the overhead squat is very taxing on basically all of our core muscles, and we fatigue that core muscles with the sit-ups. Even you need to keep your core. Nice job, Ricky. Good time as well. All of you are within this 10 to 15 minute range, which was the goal. So if we are tiring our core out and we try to hold the bottom of the squat, it can be challenging. As you even saw with my overhead squat hold, sometimes even though I always say during classes that when you're on the bottom of the squat, you should look ahead. Sometimes I couldn't. I just dangled a bit forward and I had to go back, but that's fine. That's how we get better with practice. Good. I give you now about 1 or 2 more minutes. And after that, if you are up to it, we're going to do a very short accessory part. We're going to mimic the farmer carry with basically just farmer hold. So if you have a dumbbell, a kettlebell, a bag full of books, whatever that is kind of heavy-ish to lift it up, then grab that object, and in about, the clock is now at almost about 15 minutes. So around 17, we're gonna meet again, and I will show you what the accessory part will look like. So grab that heavy object if you have it, and then we'll meet in about 2 minutes.
You see that on this mat?
Yeah,
it's so hot. I said, I will just like going there. In my head wants to do the coach.
So you know you have to grab something.
Yes, I know.
No,
What no?
you can't do it with 7.5.
Why not?
Bring something heavy.
What? It's not enough.
7.5, no.
Get some backpack. Backpack.
Or whatever. I mean, don't we have a... This is not heavy, right? But I then... Using the dumbbell. And the dumbbell as well. So while we are resting a bit, Naya will show an alternate. She has a backpack. She puts some bottle of waters in it. Maybe we have a 7.5 kilo dumbbell she puts in it as well.
If I break this, my favorite backpack.
Good. So what we are going to do is just basically you lift this object up and you hold it. Now I will demonstrate how to do. Just lift this up, one hand, and we just hold. What I want you to pay attention is that while you're holding, try to be straight with your upper body. Most likely what could happen is that you want to compensate by leaning to this side. This is much less likely, but maybe you will try to compensate like this. I want that you try to avoid and hold straight, nice and tight. We're gonna do just 4 minutes, Tabata, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. I was just gonna restart the clock and we're gonna start from there. Depending on how heavy your weight is, you have the option to change your arm each 20 seconds or hold 4 sets with the left and then 4 sets with the right. I let you decide. We have Tabata, that's even better. So with us, will you hold one arm 4 sets? Can you hold it?
4, yeah.
Okay, so now we'll do the 4 sets, one arm, 4 sets, other arm. I will change every set. Okay, just hold it for 20 seconds and then we rest for 10.
Yeah, just 10, 20 on, 10 off.
Yes. So get ready.
This is 10, 9.
Good. We are on our countdown starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, and grab and hold. And rest. I will change hands, Naya will not. So if it's not too heavy, then stay with one arm for 4 sets. And go. Chest is nice and proud. You're not falling forward. Just hold it.
I can feel my abs now.
Hmm?
I can feel my abs now.
Yeah, if you feel your abs, that's good. And rest. Three, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 3, 2, 1, and up. And we are done with halfway, 4 more sets. If you did with one arm only, this is the time to change to your other arm now. 3, 2, 1, and let's get up. And rest. 3, 2, 1, and up. 2, 1, and rest. We have 2 more sets. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Final 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we are done. Good stuff, guys. If this was not so heavy for you, then it's fine. But this is just 4 minutes and a very, very good option that you can train your grip a little bit even when you are at home. So if your object was not heavy enough, maybe go for 1 minute holds, sometimes a few times a week. It really doesn't take long, but as we do not have access to pull-up bars, barbells, I highly suggest to add some grip work into this, maybe some holds, or as if you saw the video back then when Levi was vacuum cleaning glass house, he had a kettlebell in one hand and the vacuum cleaner in the other. You can basically train the grip very, very easily if you go to the grocery store and you bring home your stuff on foot. That's also a good option. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. If you feel like, then we can meet again today at 3 p.m. where I will host an active recovery and mobility class, which will nicely finish up this week. So feel free to join that. Otherwise, very, very good job, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I will see you next time. See you guys.
See you.